Maria Shriver has been through a lot, and she is finally opening up about one of the most painful chapters of her life. In her new memoir, I Am Maria, she goes deep into the emotional aftermath of her divorce from Arnold Schwarzenegger. The two were married for 25 years before it all came to an end in 2011, but the journey leading to that moment is nothing short of heartbreaking. In a poignant excerpt of her book shared with People, Shriver describes the whirlwind of life-changing events that struck her in 2011. It all started with the passing of her mother in 2009, followed by the end of her role as California's First Lady. Then, her father passed away, and, as if that wasn't enough, she faced a personal catastrophe, her marriage, which had seemed rock solid, unraveled. It broke my heart, it broke my spirit, it broke what was left of me, she confesses. Can you imagine? After decades of shared history, it all came crashing down when Schwarzenegger admitted he had fathered a child with their housekeeper 14 years earlier. That revelation shook Shriver to her core, leaving her feeling lost and utterly terrified. But let's take a step back for a moment. Shriver and Schwarzenegger's relationship wasn't always easy. In fact, their love story started with raised eyebrows. In her book, Shriver recalls meeting Arnold in 1977. She was immediately drawn to him, but her family? Not so much. A bodybuilder, a Republican, and someone with big dreams of becoming a movie star, Schwarzenegger didn't exactly fit the mold of what Shriver's family had in mind. Still, love prevailed. The couple wed in April 1986 after 8 years of dating. But, as Shriver explains, the path was never free from challenges. She had to leave her career as a journalist when Schwarzenegger ran for governor, and she poured herself into her new role as California's First Lady. But when the marriage came crashing down, she was left with little more than uncertainty. I was consumed with grief and racked with confusion, anger, fear, sadness, and anxiety, Shriver writes. Honestly, it was brutal, and I was terrified. That's real pain, raw emotion, and the kind of heartbreak that shakes you to your very foundation. What happened next was truly remarkable, though. Shriver found solace and healing in some unexpected places. After spending some time in a convent, she began writing poetry, an act that gave her the space to explore her emotions. Through her writing, she came to realize something profound. She had been measuring herself against impossible standards for years. And perhaps, just as importantly, she had been afraid of growing older and being alone. But now, she sees things differently. I've learned that nothing could be further from the truth, she writes. As much as the divorce was a devastating blow, there's also a sense of growth in Shriver's reflections. It wasn't the end of her story, it was a painful new beginning, a moment of self-discovery that's both inspiring and humbling. While it took years, the couple eventually finalized their divorce in December 2021. But here's the thing, they've remained remarkably friendly. In fact, both Shriver and Schwarzenegger have spoken about how proud they are of their parenting, especially in how they raised their 4 children together. Arnold has even praised their amicable split, saying, "If there's Oscars for how to handle divorce, Maria and I should get it for having the least amount of impact on the kids." So, what's the takeaway here? Life, love, and relationships aren't easy, sometimes they're brutally hard. But through pain, there's often growth. Maria Shriver's journey is a testament to resilience, to finding strength in the most unexpected of places. Wouldn't you agree?